folks, welcome back to the Feroz Moto channel. Here I'm giving you guys a little glimpse of what happened during my Englishtown Raceway track day with NJIT Motorsports. Unfortunately, the first flying lap and first lap I had after I actually got the car warmed up, as you guys saw in the beginning, I got a nail in my tire. So unfortunately, it did immediately make me have to come off into the pit. I thought typically I always lower the air pressures in the tires, and I thought maybe one of the TPMS sensors were off, but seeing how fast it was actually dropping and how live the data was updating made me, one, appreciate how actually smart and quick the BMW responders are with the tire pressures and everything having a very accurate reading, but also it was very scary how low it was dropping. Like, I want to say almost every 5 seconds it was dropping a pressure number. So I kind of had them filled up around 30 pressures, because I know they would go up and get hotter throughout the day, but I had no idea that it happened. It turned out being the driver's side rear tire. As I pulled into the pit, as I'll show you guys, you can see that, probably can't see, but I did notice that there was a nail in the tire. I pulled it out and then it started even deflating even faster. I probably should have waited, but thankfully I had everything I needed to keep me up in shape. I always have a just-in-case kit, which is a fix-a-flat. Thankfully, my friend's dad, the group coordinator, Gabe, helped me out with getting that settled, and I'll show you guys the video here. But I'm glad that it wasn't enough to get me out for the rest of the day. Thankfully, I was back out shortly after to continue doing my driving. As you guys can hear as well here, as I open the door, you can even hear the hissing from the tire. It was a gnarly puncture. I'm currently just inspecting the car, figuring out what's going on and how to move across and kind of figure out a solution to this problem. I was going to pull into the grass, but I was like, if I have to get a jack on this car to get it up, that is no way in hell. I did take the screw out now, which I believe is what was making all that noise, and I was kind of just screaming fire if someone could help me get this figured out before the car is stuck. But I didn't have a tool, I didn't have a jack. Thankfully, everyone helped me out and get that situated. Yeah, someone must have
go park on the other side of that.
Should I pull up and back?
No. Just cut through the grass and park. Don't block the Miata in, but he's got his jack. Like if you park behind the Subaru,
okay,
he's got a jack right there. You just use the jack to take it off and then plug the tire up.
Okay. Especially with track driving, I know not a lot of people agree or kind of have conflicting opinions on if you should be tracking or driving that hard with a plug or patch in the tire. I understand that these tires are kind of already on their way out, so I'm just going to have fun with them and a held air for the rest of the day. But just to be a warning or anything to you guys, I know it's pretty ridiculous that there's a nail on the racetrack, but especially with these 200 treadwear sticky tires, they grab everything, especially with them being so wide. I'm just a steamroller on anything and everything. So.
Yep. In and out a little bit. Right? Leave it in there so you don't forget where the hole is. You take this.
And then you like thread it through the gum, right?
Yep. Thread it through this part over here. Right, put it like halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Take the plug, jam the plug in there.
Stiff sidewall things.
Yeah, and it doesn't really. Right, and then you get it like
almost all the way through.
Almost all the way through, and then pull it out. Right now, it's gonna be up to you, right? If you want to cut it or not.
Should probably snip it a little bit.
It's not gonna come out because it's swollen on the inside.
Yeah.
So it won't come out. If you got like a knife, you can cut it smooth.
Okay. Just a fun video for you guys. Thankfully, it didn't get me too beat up or banged up. I just reacted and acted in a proper way. Had all my tools, and thankfully, I did not have a jack with me, but I had a friend there who let me lend it, as well as a breaker bar wrench to loosen the wheels. So overall, so grateful to have such a supportive community here, NJIT Motorsports, to help me get things going and back on the track, and it did not let me stop me from having a great time at the day. But if you guys enjoy this content or have any other track day nightmare stories, please put them down below. I'd love to read them. And if you guys had anything like this happen to you, let me know. This is Ryan, Feroz Moto. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.